The coronavirus continues to dominate headlines. It's of course changed the way that a lot of us have been going about our daily lives, including right here at WTAJ. I miss having my co-anchor Casey Kantz by my side, helping you, the viewers, start your day. And I know a lot of people are feeling the same exact way. I've been getting a ton of questions about where he's been, and I want to reassure you that Casey is okay. He's taking some necessary steps to make sure that he's staying healthy. But I want everyone to hear from Casey himself. So we are so happy to have him with us this morning, virtually from his home. Casey, we miss you here, but we understand that you're focusing on your health. Give us an update on how you've been.
I miss you, Maggie. I miss you, Christy, and Morgan as well, and everybody at WTAJ. I'll tell you one thing. The trip to the kitchen, it's right over there, so I can get my cup of coffee. I don't have to wait for every break, man.
I was
so
just thinking, you were probably going to be on your third cup by now.
It is my, yeah, exactly. But I will need a delivery at some point. I don't have my Rutter's cup, so I mean, one of you will have to drop that off to me. But
we'll drop it right
off
on your porch.
Fine. That's the first and foremost. Yes, please do. Yes, but I'm doing just fine. This is a precautionary thing, like you said, and I'm one of a bunch of people right now across the country doing the same thing. I was on a vacation, had a nice trip. I was on a cruise, and went through, a couple of airports a few times, a couple of planes a couple of times, just a lot of traveling in a short period of time. And it was right during the week, last week, when everything ramped up with COVID-19. So I'm doing what anybody should be doing that's traveled, or again, even if you're watching, even if you don't have symptoms, the medical and health professionals have been saying that even if you don't have symptoms, you could still be carrying. And I had a couple people that I was traveling with that had shown some symptoms right when we got off the cruise. So this is no time to mess around with that. And got home, talked to the good folks at WTAJ, and it's just best to stay home for a little while. But I miss you guys, big time, no doubt.
Well, we miss you, but we understand that you're doing the responsible thing. It's so important to take precautions right now. Let's bring in Christy, and let's address something else that you, the viewers, may have questions about. All three of us are used to being at the desk, chatting, having fun, but now we want to make sure that we're doing our part to follow social distancing. So for the rest of this week and then next, Christy and I will be talking back and forth from the studio. Christy, I know it's kind of taking some time to get used to because I like having you at the desk.
I know, it really is. It's different. It's something that, you don't really realize how much it's nice to just be sitting together as a group, but it's fantastic that technology at this point can allow all three of us still to be together during the mornings, even though we're not near each other. Which
Exactly. And we will get back to normal, and it's
That's
okay
it.
right now
Agreed.
because we're staying healthy. Casey, you're going to be providing updates from your home. Let's talk now about the practice of self-distancing and self-quarantining, why it's so important, especially if you're not feeling well, you're around people that could be showing some symptoms. You were saying that you went through the Orlando airport where there was that TSA agent who actually tested positive for the virus.
Yeah, that was right when I got back to town. I read that, and I think at that point it was still going to be a good idea to stay home, but that further amplified things in terms of how I was going to move forward with this whole thing. But just really not a time to mess around, and it's I believe Dr. Anthony Fauci said it. If you're overreacting right now, that's a good thing, because there's so many people that we have to look out for in this time. So me going out and about, whether it's to the grocery store, to a restaurant, we're going to talk more about that coming up too, how we can support our local businesses, our wonderful local businesses in all of our counties here. Restaurants staying open, not dining rooms, but staying open for deliveries and takeout, which if we can support them, I've been doing that the last couple of days, I know. So we're all in this together. We're all in this together. And whether it's staying at home like I am for a little while, or while I'm at home, ordering from a local business, those are all ways we can help our community, no question.
All right, Casey. Well, we are so glad to see you this morning. We will check back in with you in just a couple of minutes.
Yes.
Here. All right, great seeing Casey.
Miss you guys. See you soon. All right.
We miss you. We'll see you in just a few minutes. And maybe you might have a question for Casey. Reach out to us on Facebook and let us know. We will try to answer as many as we can during our live morning broadcasts.